Welcome to Challenge 9 of the 30-day challenge. And the key focus for the next couple of minutes is the power of storytelling. And I hear too many coaches, consultants and leaders telling me that they're not very good at storytelling. But there is a technique, and once you understand the technique, it's pretty straightforward. And it's a powerful skill to have in your repertoire as a leader and as a consultant. So let me share a story with you, something that happened over 20 years ago. And I was working with a consultancy, and I was overwhelmed with work because I was keen to make a positive impression. I had 4 or 5 key clients. The workload was really challenging. And so I found myself going into work 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning. And as I was putting the key into the office door, I saw my line manager coming out, and I said to my line manager, "What are you doing here?" And my line manager said to me, more to the point, Saquon, "What are you doing here?" And he said to me, Saquon, just remember this, work does not have a conscience. If you want to work 24 hours of the day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year, nobody is going to stop you. And I guess that really stuck with me, the fact that I'm sharing it with you now, 20 years later. And in this world of online working and working from home, that critical point about work does not have a conscience, you have to set your own boundaries, left a lasting impression with me that ultimately you have a personal responsibility to manage work rather than work managing you. So that's my story. Now, the most effective stories are based on real world experiences, and the story does not have to be long. That story I shared with you was about a minute long, maybe or less, but there's got to be a moment of truth, something that's powerful, something that really helps you sort of see an issue or reframe a problem in a different perspective. So for me, the reframing was that it helped me think about personal accountability for how I manage work. But the point of a powerful story is it surfaces the real issue more effectively than data, metrics, lots of information. The key point here is that data and metrics have their place, but storytelling can get to the truth much faster. And then the other powerful thing about storytelling is you then give permission for participants and colleagues to start sharing their own story. So what stories do they have about where they effectively managed work, and what stories do they have of where they were less effective in managing work? So just one story really gets to the point quickly, gives permission and license to your participants to start sharing their own story. So my final comment to you is I'm going to ask whether you could start creating your own story bank, and to go through your memory bank and start thinking about real world experiences that you have that you could share in a team meeting or on a workshop that would get people thinking. So thank you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I will see you on Challenge 10.